Hey guys, Jax here. Just a very quick one, and it's just a bit of a butt kick and a kind of a bit of a wake up call for a lot of people. Really pleased how the 30-day YouTube challenge has started. There's a nice group of people involved in it already, right? Now, that said, that group of people is a tiny fraction of the nearly 3,100 people in the Fitness Marketing Made Simple group, right? Which is, I mean, it's tiny. Like we're talking about kind of 30, 40 people maybe getting involved out of over 3,000 people. And so if you're one of the people who haven't gotten involved just yet, I want to use this opportunity just to give you a good, solid, swift, but loving kick in the arse, right? So right now you're probably sitting there, you've got all of your reasons why now isn't a good time, right? You've got lots and lots of reasons why now isn't a good time. I can assure you right now, this second, this isn't a good time for me to be doing what I'm doing, right? Kind of most of you know, I'm in the midst of the throes of post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm kind of pretty burnt out. My health is in a pretty mad mess at the moment, right? But I also know that it's something that if I'm really serious about my ongoing success, if I'm really serious about my ongoing mission to help as many people as possible, I've just got to do it, right? I've got to make the effort and got to get up and do it. Now's not a good time for me. I'm very busy. I've got a lot of stuff on. I'm not feeling very well, and I'm still doing it. And this isn't a case of I'm doing it so you should, but I'm just trying to illustrate a point that it's never ever going to be a good time. You're always going to be busy. You're always going to be knackered and burnt out, and there's always going to be stuff going on that doesn't make it a good time. A video only has to take a couple of minutes, right? Literally sitting in front of a computer, take a couple of minutes. One of the other things that you're probably saying to yourself at the moment is that you're crap at all this stuff. You're no good in front of the camera, and you freeze up, and that you essentially you shit yourself whenever you get in front of a camera. Right? I get it. That's true for a lot of people, and I'm really fortunate that I've had a lot of time in front of cameras now, and I've had a lot of time on stage. But I don't take for granted what it feels like when you're first getting going. You feel very wooden, very plastic, very kind of weird when you first get in front of a camera. But here's the question: if not now, then when? Because how do you ever expect to get good at it? Well, like, what's the process? If a client came to you and the first time you taught them a squat and they said, "Oh God, I'm terrible at this," you would undoubtedly say to them, "Hey, don't worry about it. Give it a couple of weeks and you're going to see some benefits." And why would you be saying that to them? Because you absolutely believe that as a person puts their reps in, they get better, right? You have to be willing to be a little bit shit. And to be honest, I don't believe that anyone's shit anyway, right? We have conversations with our clients every day about what we do, right? I don't believe that anyone out there is shit at doing videos. They're just uncomfortable with doing videos. But if you're unwilling to be uncomfortable, you're never going to get to the point where you're good. Okay, that's the raw truth of this. And you might be saying, well, I don't give a crap whether I get in front of a camera or not. And to that, I'm going to call you out a little bit, and kind of with greatest love, greatest respect, I'm going to call you out and say that is selfish as shit, right? That's selfish as you can possibly make things, and not in the good kind of selfish way, right? It's selfish because you've got skills, you've got knowledge, you've got passion, you've got purpose, you've got all this stuff that you want to bring to the world, that you've got all these things that you got into this profession because you really wanted to make a difference, and you have the vehicle to be able to do that. And if simply because you won't challenge yourself, because you won't put yourself up against something you're uncomfortable with, if because of those reasons you won't put yourself in front of a camera and just produce a small piece of content daily, then you're not living your mission, you're not living your passions, you're not living your vision, right? And this isn't just to like trick you into because Dax said kind of thing, right? What I'm saying here is, if you really believe in the things that are in your head and in your heart, and you want to make the difference you want to make, then at some point you've got to step up and do the uncomfortable stuff. And whether that be public speaking, whether that be standing, writing more blog articles, whether that be, shooting more YouTube videos, whatever it is that's making you uncomfortable, you've got to bloody well get up and do it, right? I want to challenge you. Like I promise you, no one is good when they first start this. If I look back on my day one YouTube videos, I was plastic wooden man, right? Kind of, I'm really comfortable now. I still make mistakes in front of the video, but the reality is, when I make mistakes, I actually don't give a shit. All right. I know what my head's trying to accomplish here. I know what I feel in my heart about the importance of sharing the message, and so I'll bloody well do it. And I really want to encourage you, challenge you, kick you in the arse to do exactly the same. Don't sit back and watch, a small percentage of the community do the 30-day challenge, and you sit there saying, now's not a good time, or I'm no good at this. Okay. Please, 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 just make the effort. Make one video. One video. Even if you don't do 30 days, make one video and lose your video virginity, so to speak. All right. I challenge you. Love you very much, kind of, and that's sincere. I actually love this, not only this community, I love this profession, and I hate seeing people limit themselves because they won't just take that first step. So here's my encouragement, my kick in the arse. Take the step. Cheers, guys.